friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Automation Testing Online. Today's video we are going to discuss how to launch a browser using Maven. So in my previous video we were discussing how to launch a browser using system.set property. But today we'll understand how to use Maven dependencies to run the Selenium code. For that, I'm creating a new project. Click on Maven project. Just give the group ID of any name like com.automation testing online. And then the artifact ID is the name of the project. Just give it as C2 underscore WebDriver test2. We can see that it is taking time for the project to build. Okay, the project is done. We can see that inside the Maven project, we have 4 SRC folders. We will discuss these folders one by one. Previously, to run our Selenium code, we used to download a file called chromedriver.exe file and then Selenium jars. But in Maven project, there is no need for us to download a Chrome driver file or Selenium jars. For that, we can use the dependencies. Just click on the pom.xml file. So we have to just copy and paste the dependencies. So I'll show you how to download the dependencies. Just go to the browser, select Selenium dependency download. So we have here so many versions of Selenium dependencies. I'll just go with the standard one, which is 4.3.0. Just copy the whole thing. Paste those dependencies in between the 5th and 6th line. Because the project starts here and it ends here after this slash. So inside this, we have to paste it. We have to paste inside the dependencies tag. As soon as I type DE, we can see here that we have an option dependencies. Just click on that. So this dependency starts here and it ends here after the slash. We have to paste inside this. Inside the project, we have dependencies. Inside the dependencies, we have the Selenium version dependency, which is 4.3.0. Next is we have to download the dependency for WebDriver Manager. Just go to the Google and type here WebDriver Manager dependency. Remember, friends, that we have to select the same version which we have for Selenium. If I have given here version 4.3.0, then I have to select the same version for WebDriver Manager also. Just copy the whole dependency and so inside the dependencies tag, we have 2 dependencies, which is Selenium Java version 4.3.0 and WebDriver Manager version 4.3.0. These 2 versions must be the same. After doing that, save it. Now let us create a package inside SRC folder, SRC test folder. So I'm creating a package as sample tests. And inside the package, I'm creating a class sample test1. This is just a sample test, so I'm giving the name as sample test1. So there's no need for us to give here system.set property and specify the location of the Chrome driver because we have given the dependencies in pom.xml file. So this is how Maven works. I'm giving here WebDriver wd is equal to new Chrome driver. Let's import. And we have one more statement, that is WebDriver manager dot Chrome driver dot setup. So this statement means that we have to set up the WebDriver manager with a Chrome driver. Let's save the program. And now if I run the program, a browser will be launched. So we have successfully launched a browser using a Selenium code. Now we'll discuss about Maven lifecycle so that you will get a clear idea how Maven works. So in Maven lifecycle, we have various phases. The first phase is validate. Here it will check whether all the necessary information are available to move to the next phase. Next phase is compile. It will compile the source code. Whatever we write here, this code will be compiled. This .java file will be compiled and .class file will be created. Next phase is test. It will run the test. We usually perform unit testing here using testing frameworks like TestNG, Cucumber. About frameworks, we will discuss in my upcoming videos. Next phase is package, where all the source code will be packed into jar files. For example, here inside JRE library, we can see that all these jar files which are packed. So the code we are writing here will be packed into jar files. Next is integration test, where it will perform integration testing on the source code. Next we have is verifying phase. Here it will verify if any bugs are left out. It will check for the quality of the package. Next phase is install. Here it will install the package into local repository. Local repository and remote repository, we use these terms in Git. About Git, we will discuss in my upcoming videos. So here it will install the package in local repositories to use the dependencies in other projects. And the final phase is deploy, where it will deploy the package into remote repositories so that other people can also access them. Coming back to our project, about the folders, we have src main Java, src main resources, src test Java, and src test resources. Most of the time, we will be using src main Java and src test Java. So all the test classes, the automation code we write is recommended to be stored in src test Java. And src main Java will be storing the utility classes like functional classes, and all the feature classes will be stored in src main Java. You will understand the difference between the folders more when we do projects in my upcoming videos. This is the structured way. This way we can manage our code properly. So friends, this is all for today. In my next video, we will meet up with a new topic. Thank you.